This is what he did pound for pound. To me, was more impressive.
But you have him over Floyd.
But I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat Floyd.
Yeah.
But
Pacquiao, he's one of my favorite fighters.
Who?
Floyd and Pacquiao, they're one of my favorite.
Yeah.
But I still want to
Floyd's
see
the longer, bigger, better defensive fighter.
Right.
So wrong, Shady. This is Floyd Mayweather, the most technically sound, gifted fighter of all time, going against a Hall of Famer, one of the technically sound most fighters of all time, Pacquiao. And they're just doing it at an older age. I am so into this. I am so into this.
It is a fair fight.
It's a fair fight.
The point is,
I'm going to be upset if it don't happen.
Pacquiao just drew with Barrios.
And you see what he look like?
Because they're not on that level anymore.
What do you think's going to happen here? What do you think's going to happen in Mayweather-Pacquiao? Are you interested in it? Is it a good fight?
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
Watch it. The first one was awful, but now they're 50 years old. Let's see it.
One of boxing's biggest analysts just made bold claim Manny Pacquiao is a better fighter than Floyd Mayweather. And he didn't stop there. He says the rematch is going to be completely different this time. New Pacquiao, hungrier Pacquiao. And a Floyd who hasn't fought properly in years. The first fight disappointed the whole world, but Max Kellerman says this time, everything changes. Stay right there. Boxing analyst Max Kellerman sat down to break down the Mayweather vs. Pacquiao rematch, and his take is fascinating.
Floyd Mayweather, what's the latest?
All right, Max, so we all know that Floyd Mayweather said he's going to come back to boxing. Obviously, starting with the exhibition against Mike Tyson. We reported it and broke the news last week on this show. I am told to expect Mayweather to rematch Manny Pacquiao later this year. We talked about it on the show last year, right, that this is in the works. I'm told it's still in the works. It's being planned for September in Las Vegas. The Sphere is being discussed. Big possibility for that. And
let the old guys make some money, Shady. Let the old guys make some money. They need it.
I thought when Floyd was coming back to fight professionally,
come on, Shady.
I thought he was going to get some real fighters.
This rematch is more interesting than most people think. Why? Because Pacquiao has stayed active. He's been fighting. He's been sharp. Meanwhile, Mayweather has spent long periods away from the ring, and in boxing, rust is real.
Pacquiao just got a draw on the fight I thought he won against a world-class fighter at the age of 46. It's insane. And before that, he beats Keith Thurman. That's already 6 years ago after the age of 40. Giving Thurman his only loss and knocking him down in the process in a great fight. That's insane. Floyd has not been competing on that level in years. Do you think that changes the way people look at this? Like, we all saw Floyd beat him the first time. And a lot of people like Malik and I all think Floyd would have won even had they fought 5 years prior to that. But now maybe had things...
Coming off of the draw against Barrios, I thought he probably won too. Close fight. But I think in some strange way now, this rematch, if it was ever going to take place, now is kind of the perfect time. Because Mayweather won the first fight, obviously. Yes, Pacquiao had the torn rotator cuff. But Pacquiao now 46, Mayweather now 48. Malik says that, yes, Mayweather has not fought professionally since 2001, 21 or no, 17 actually. I think Conor McGregor.
He's had an exhibition.
I think Conor McGregor, 21 was the Logan Paul exhibition. But yes, with how Pacquiao's looking now, I think this is kind of the perfect time for this fight.
Went even further. He publicly argued that Manny Pacquiao can be considered a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. His reasoning? Pacquiao started his career as a flyweight, one of the smallest divisions in boxing, and climbed all the way up, beating bigger and bigger opponents at every single weight class. That kind of journey is almost impossible. That kind of greatness is rare.
Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao, it's true. Floyd is one of the top 10 greatest pound-for-pound fighters who ever lived. Tough to argue otherwise. But pound for pound, he can't be above Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was a flyweight champion. Not that he turned pro at flyweight. He was good enough as a flyweight to be the lineal champion, the real champion. Now, he didn't win titles in every division. He skipped some of these, but I just want to tell you how flyweight, junior bantam, junior feather, junior light, junior welter, junior middle.
He rolling.
And he laid waste to these divisions. He great fighters. He never anybody. Pacquiao, to me, other than Sugar Ray Robinson, he's still one. Pacquiao is the greatest pound-for-pound fighter who ever lived. I can't put Floyd above him.
The rematch itself, Kellerman believes it will be one of the biggest events in boxing history. Two global superstars, two legends. The whole world will be watching. Even the people who say they don't care will secretly tune in. That's just how big this fight is.
About business. This is going to be a mega event. Doesn't matter how old they are. They're the two biggest names in boxing today, even if they aren't, necessarily the most active fighters. And Mayweather's going to have his exhibition with Mike Tyson in the Congo in April. Pacquiao's going to do one in Vegas with Ruslan Provodnikov, and then they're going to go towards a fight.
I don't know
in
how you
September.
do an exhibition with Provodnikov,
Right.
by the way. I don't know if I would do that.
I wouldn't do that.
Man.
He's not pulling punches,
can I
right?
ask- can I ask-
Exhibition with that's like an exhibition with Drago. Or I'm going to do an exhibition with a wild tiger and a kid. You know, like Provodnikov is not the one to do an exhibition.
But Kellerman was also honest about the first fight. He said it didn't live up to the hype. It was a tactical clinic not the war fans expected. He called it a minus for boxing.
Whatever you thought about that fight going in, when that fight was going on, you had to watch it. The question about making a big event is it compelling enough that when he chooses the right opponent, you're going to watch it. You're going to deny that you're going to watch it live. You're going to watch it
I got a better one
live.
for you.
What is-
How about this? Yeah, I will watch it. You're right. I will
You're
watch
right,
it.
right.
Don't let no other good fights be on. Don't let
I agree with that, too.
No.
That's fair.
If just a good fight is on, I'm watching the good fight.
I agree.
Like Benavidez versus
Oh,
Right.
you kidding me? I'm gonna have the little
Mike-
Mexican hat on. Watch that joint.
No doubt, but you're flipping. But you're sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Okay, what's
Go
going
back
on?
and forth.
Let's flip real quick.
I
See what's
am-
going on.
I'm gonna look
I
at
am
Twitter.
shady.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you'll be on your phone. He'll be
Go
on his
back
phone.
and forth.
Instagram. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, the whole question is, I once used this thought experiment to prove how big Mayweather and Pacquiao was. TMZ caught me coming out of some restaurant in LA back before that fight.
Oh, so that's a
made.
drop. You see that?
And I said,
Right.
well, no, this was
That was smooth, right, Mike?
Yeah, everybody go through that. TMZ.
yeah,
flex.
Like
Everybody goes to
okay, let me
TMZ.
just talk to you because these guys don't know.
Yeah, right. Hello.
It's a certain level, guys. There are levels. So I'm coming, and they asked me about Mayweather and Pacquiao, and what I said, which convinced them all in that newsroom when they played the clip, was the Super Bowl's about to kick off, and Mayweather Pacquiao's about to start. Ding ding. What are you watching live, and what are you recording?
When? Back then?
Back then. And they all said Mayweather Pacquiao.
Yeah, I
right?
read that.
Manny agreed. He admitted he wasn't 100% in 2015. The shoulder injury was real. The preparation wasn't perfect. But now he says, I am so excited and ready to fight.
An exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is what I'm waiting for.
No, by the way, that fight went more or less how I thought it would go. I always thought it would go that way.
But you like Pacquiao more.
No, I didn't like the fact that it
Who's
was a
your
diminished
favorite fighter, Pacquiao or Floyd? Come on, we know it's Pacquiao.
Manny, you mentioned not being 100% the first time around. I think it was a shoulder, right? Was it a shoulder issue that you were fighting through? Popped up during training. To the fans who are excited about this, but a little bit worried about another injury coming up, because we're all 11 years older than we were back in 2015. To them and their concerns, you say what?
Well, both of us are.
business of, you said eventizing. Everyone, they want enormous events that become shared experiences. In a way, in this day and age, partly because of delivery systems of content like Netflix, everything is so niche. You know, everything is so compartmentalized that there's very few shared experiences. It's one of the reasons that the NFL is such a big deal, because the NFL can get tens of millions of people to watch the same thing at the same time. That almost never happens anymore, except it happened with Crawford and Canelo.
That's right.
It happened with the...
Here's the big news: the rematch is officially scheduled for September 19th, and Netflix is involved. That means this fight is going to reach more eyeballs than almost anything in boxing history. Kellerman says Pacquiao is better. Manny says he's ready. Netflix is streaming it to the whole world. September 19th cannot come fast enough. Who wins this time? Drop your prediction below. And subscribe to Boxi News.